Good morning, happy Thursday. Not from the step this morning because I lost the feeling in my fingers when I was dog walking, so I thought I'd come into the warmth this morning and just share with you a few Thursday thoughts. So as we are rapidly moving towards this exciting time, towards the time when Pluto moves into Aquarius, she shifts signs, she brings through a huge amount of new energy, of new change, and over the next 20 years we'll see rapid changes in our technology, the way that we interact, the way perhaps that we even heal people will be coming through. And we have to also acknowledge that there is that shadow side, that over reliance on technology as well. So just keep bearing that in mind as kind of the background thought that's going on at the moment is, and I've spoken about this a lot, is what is your relationship with tech? Can you have that healthy relationship? Can you incorporate what are becoming in new technologies without them dominating your life? Isn't really something that we can get away from using, but can we use them in a very different way? So when I was tuning into the energy this morning, there was a real sense of peace, but also a sense that somewhere behind all this peace, there's a little bit of a party going on in the kind of celestial realms, because we've reached a marker point. And every time I've tuned into the energy of this Saturday's move, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, but also Sol, our sun, goes into Aquarius as well, it's a real turning point, and it's been described to me as a Stargate portal, because we have reached an agreed milestone on our journey to ascension. So while we have milestones, while we have our quarter days, the quarter cross days, where we have lots of 1-1 portals, 9-9 portals, 8-8 portals, we also have very set planetary points on our ascension journey. So while the energy can shift and change as we move and as we increase and grow our light bodies, there are distinct patterns within the cosmos, within the universe, that are absolute way markers and things that we don't avoid, that we can't avoid, because it is the movement of the planetary goddesses into different signs in bringing through different energies. So we've got to this culmination point. We've got to this point where we are ready to start the new age. We are ready to step into a very different way of being, a very different way of living, a really different future. A future where we choose to weave in golden threads of consciousness, golden threads of the golden age, rather than weaving in what I see are kind of the blacks, the greys, and the dullness of the 3D matrix. We really have the choice to step forward through this planetary point, through this Stargate portal, and choose who we are going to become. How are we going to work and live in the highest explanation, the highest kind of accumulation, the highest trajectory? Or are we going to decide to live a slightly lower trajectory? Are we going to live somewhere in between? What is going to be our highest expression going forward? Something to really think about, but also take a little bit of time to review. How far have you come in the last 15 years? What are you leaving behind? What can you celebrate personally? But also, what, as light workers, star seeds, whatever we want to call ourselves today, how far have we come? How far have we come since 2008? How far have we moved? What have we shifted? What energies have we brought through? Have we raised our consciousness? Have we raised our vibration? Are we where we wanted to be? Are we ahead of schedule? But this planetary waymarker is really showing us that this is the closing of a chapter, and we're now stepping forward into a very new energy. So while Pluto will segue back in just for 2 months between September and November, we will really be carrying those energies forward, and then it's locked in. These planetary points are locked in, they can't be changed. So then we really shift and move. So Really enjoy the new energies coming through, and as with everything, it will take time to develop. Nothing is instantaneous. I've spoken to a lot of people who are expecting instantaneous results at the moment. It's instantly going to be amazing, it's instantly going to be like this. Well, it takes time. We have to gather our resources, we have to allow the energies to come. We can't force it. Totally not what I was going to say this morning, but what I am going to share with you is what came through when I was channeling this morning. I channel pretty much every morning. Sometimes it's deeply personal, sometimes it's to be shared. So I was really tuning in to the Collective Council of Light. This is who I channel, and there's a lot of galactic beings stepping forward to remind us who we are. And this was kind of their review, so I'm just gonna share it with you. Hope I can read my handwriting. So, beloved ones, to move into a new eon when the last has tested all your skills, has pushed your light body to its limits and bombarded your life with soul choice points. Yet you arrive at this threshold a little weary, battle-stained, and in a state of deep light body upgrades. Your uphill struggles have been testing. It's time to sail into new waters. It's time for the final glance backwards to see how far you have travelled despite the storms. Then no more. No more looking backwards to what has been. Turning consciously forward to face the new, to welcome in change. Setting the seeds of new foundations, nurturing them and tending to them. Now is the time to gather your light tribe, those that make your soul sing and bring you into alignment with your true divine self. As these families of light gather, creating tight units that blend as one, they join with others to create a strong, cohesive community. Vibrational masses which radiate out light and turn into beacons, calling out, standing on the void of creation to birth the new. But today there is nothing to do yet celebrate your path, the road that's been travelled. To send gratitude to those travellers that you have met, those that you have chosen to travel with, and those that have now taken their own soul path in this lifetime. New leaders, wise ones and counsellors of light will step forward, one by one through this new age, and many are now in preparation. Many are returning to the remembrance of their soul's pathway and are receiving rapid galactic tuition to prepare them. At your summer solstice point, the first wave will be ready. Those who know that this applies to them are already in rapid preparation. Therefore, come to the threshold, beloved ones. Step through the Stargate portal with joy and set your course, for only you can choose. And may the starlight fire bless you, for we are you and you are us. I thought that was really powerful this morning, just reminding us to celebrate and to give thanks as well for those who've travelled with us and those who have now taken their own journey, their own pathway. So we're not carrying the same friends perhaps or family as we were in 2008. We are moving rapidly forward and we're really gathering in these huge, beautifully strong communities, whether it's a strong online community or a strong physical community. I get the feeling that even though we are online communities, often we will be having lots and lots more physical gatherings, and we may even find that we ourselves are moving geographically to be in those anchor points, those beacons of light which are really anchoring in New Earth. So that's it from me this morning. I am now going to go and teach healing, which I haven't done for a long time, so I better go and brush up on what I'm doing. I am sending you so much love. I hope you have a really splendid segue into this new age, and next week we've got loads to look forward to, and that particularly a really beautiful, powerful full moon as well in Leo. It's gonna roar in, I feel. Sending you so much love. Take care.